Hey guys, this is Bree. I wanted to show you this junk journal that I made from a Disney Little Golden Book. I made this for my sister's birthday because she really loves Little Mermaid, and her birthday is on June 3rd, so I'm getting this in the mail tomorrow. So I wanted to quickly film today. Let me just move this a little bit. It's a little in the way. My desk is extremely crowded because I've been crafting for a few days straight. So this book is highly personalized to her and her tastes, and maybe some inside jokes or things that she really likes. So it's not going to look like a very generic junk journal, but I had a lot of fun making it, and I really hope she loves it. I will of course be posting this video after I know she's gotten it. So I don't even know if she watches this channel, but if she does, if she will see this, she will know. So anyway, this is a Little Golden Book. I cut the spine correctly. Sorry for the glare. I don't know what that's from. I cut the spine correctly, so I took the time to do it right so that I didn't lose that Little Golden Book spine on it. And then you'll cut it there at the crease, or not you, people, the general you. And then the pages are too small, so those have to be trimmed or folded or something. But I didn't want to lose that spine that shows the Little Golden Book. And then on the spine, I just used, oh goodness, there goes my brain. I'll think about it sometime. Chipboard. Chipboard spine, 1.75 inches, and I covered it with lace, black lace, because it's just pretty. And I also put the same lace trim on the inside of the front and back cover, if you can see that there, just to match. And the inside, that little bit of white you're seeing, and you'll see it better on the inside, is cheesecloth is holding it together there too. So, so on the first inside cover, I did put a little rhinestone D for her name, Debbie. She's the one who does my Little Ida's sticker shop with me. Well, she makes charms. She's very talented at her charms. And then I put in the date here with just one of these little library date stamps. I just put June 2021 so she can remember when it was. And so I left all the book pages in order, and they all, except for the first page, have a tab on them. So these aqua and red tabs here, I just cut with my We Are Memory Keepers tab punch, and those are all marked the book. So if she wanted to actually go through and read the book, she could just go to each tab page and, sorry, that's a bad example because there's short little pages in front of it, but go to each tab and, find the book page. So, okay. So then I have a homemade notebook. Oh goodness. Then I have a homemade envelope, and inside is just a personal note that's just a little introduction to the book and sister stuff. This paper is, I'm not sure if it's going to come up very well on camera, but it's a tint of blue. I dyed this with purple cabbage. I'm not going to go into super detail. I'm just trying to give you a quick overview of this thing. I don't want the video to be crazy long. This is just some Stamperia scrapbook paper that I bought, the Under the Sea one. I forget what name it has. SeaWorld, I think, is the official name. But I bought it just because it went with the theme, and it's really cute. It's kind of like steampunk and gears and electronic stuff, and I don't know, it's really pretty. So that's just that paper. So I folded it in here and put just a glitter edger sticker on here. So I put a sticker on each side so that it's not sticky on the back still, but so you can see the glitter there. And then this is just a large journaling card that I made from a master board that's on, I think I did this exact one on a previous video. I think that's where that's from. So I just make them in bulk, and then I just pick out which ones I think are pretty and go well with the project I'm working on. And then of course another page to the book, a paper doily. This, of course, getting a call. This paper is from my son's an animal encyclopedia for kids, but he loved that thing to death. He's been reading it since he was 4, and now he's 9, and it was a goner. So he gave it to me because he has multiple replacement ones since then, and so I thought this was a fun page to use in this Under the Sea one, or Little Mermaid. And then this side, the pages are huge. It's like an 11 by 14 book. So this side I flipped up and put a little notch in that for a pocket. I have another journaling card here. I love these ones here. They look so vintage and pretty. So I have that, and then I put one of these in all of my personalized journals for friends or family or someone. It's just, I'll have to put in a picture up here of the book it came from, but it's just a Psalms book by Inspire Journaling Bibles. And so this is just a page out of the book. It just has part of Psalm 90 and 91, and it just has pretty Bible verse here for her to color, and then on the back just some pretty stuff, while also having, God's promises and beautiful psalms for her to look at. So then this is an old report card for music class, and it's folded in, so this is obviously one half of it, but it's from Illinois. I'm not sure what year these are made or anything. It's vintage, and I got it on Etsy, some shop on Etsy. I'm actually going to link that shop because they were amazing. I got a lot of really cool stuff from the shop, and they shipped immediately, so I got it within like a couple days, even with today's 2021 post office. Okay, so then this is a piece of scrapbook paper from Planners Anonymous, and it's just the 90s one. I love that one. And she likes Michael Jackson, and so she did growing up. And so little vintage postcard with Michael Jackson on it, and then just a teeny tiny clip like from Tim Holtz or something there to keep that. This is just a little piece of a tag here, and this is a flower from my garden. If you saw my last junk journal flip of the Sesame Street one, I made that one for my stepmom because she was born in the spring, and it was a book all about spring. I had this flower in there too. I actually saved two of these and dried them, and they are just so pretty. So it's a really, really faint, beautiful pink. So this is the last one I had, and this paper is dyed pink with beets, cooked beets water. So another page to the book. This is some homemade paper with some sari silk that I just ruffled a little bit and put on there with my sewing machine. And then some scrapbook paper and a pouch and another tag from one of my master boards. So the middle of this signature is just a full 2-page spread of the Edith Holden book that, of course, I'm blanking the name on because I'm doing a video, and I can't think of anything when I'm doing a video. But anyway, it was from June, and she didn't actually have any that were dated June 3rd, so I just put in the one that was closest to it. But it's just really pretty, obviously gorgeous illustrations, and it's from June. And then in the middle here with the strings that I used to do the signature is just a little charm that says Big Sis on it. So it came with a Big Sis, Middle Sis, and Little Sis. So there's 3 of us sisters, so I put this one hers, and then Casey, my next oldest sister, is going to have the Middle Sis, and then I have a Little Sis for a journal that I'm making for myself. Or I've already made it, I guess, but I'm going to put that charm in there. So it's just the back of some scrapbook paper with this really pretty wildflower washi tape, handmade paper, another page to the book, and just cute little charms throughout. This is more of that beat paper, and this stamp is just from Hobby Lobby. It's just Psalm 112:7. And then this is the other side of that little piece that was back there. This is just more paper from Stamperia. I love this. It's like the Cosmos one, I think. So on this, I just have pinned here a little glassine envelope that just has a piece of, this is actual vintage wallpaper. It's just so pretty. And so I just folded it up for like a little note and stick it in here. That way she can write something little in there or keep some little ephemera in there or whatever she wants to do. And then that's the other side of that pocket paper, the 90s paper. This is the other side of the report card. Here is the encyclopedia page. So it was like the wildcats on one side and the whales and dolphins on the other. And I don't know, she just likes animals in general, so I just thought it was just such a perfect fit. A journaling card that I made, and I was playing with this, the embossing glazes from Tim Holtz, and it's nothing like embossing powder. It's just crazy. I don't know how they do that, but this stamp was stamped down on the paper, and then I did embossing glaze over it, and it made the stamp appear more clear and vibrant than it did before I put embossing glaze over it. So I don't know how it does that, but it's beautiful, and I need to do a video on the embossing glazes versus regular embossing powders because they are amazing. I've just been buying them up as much as I can. They're so pretty. Of course, there's not very many colors out in the glazes yet, but I love them. And then just a paper clip from our shop, but that was just my personal stash one that I had. And then the paper doily, book page. Sorry, I need to drink coffee so bad. It's just been a busy day. So this is a book page from a different book, but I just thought it was a really cute page out of the book. And then the back is the mole eating cake. This is that purple cabbage paper. This one's showing way more vibrant than the other side, but it's the most beautiful paper. I love these color blues, and they ranged all the way from like periwinkle blue to a deep blue to like a almost lavender color. They're so pretty. This is a journaling card that I printed out, and that is attached to that red envelope from the beginning, right here. And then I have this little altered playing card. I made those in a video, and a little envelope that I made. I actually got the pattern from an Etsy shop that I will link, of course. And under here is just a little journaling card from another Stamperia book. I have like all of them. I love those. Go a page from the book. And then we reach the middle, and I like to leave a little gap in between them so that the as this gets chunkier and chunkier with adding stuff, they're not pushing up against each other and like rubbing against each other. So I do leave a gap between the two signatures. And I just put a piece of sari silk there and a pretty piece of twine. These are my favorite. Maybe it's not jingling very well on the camera, but it's really cute. Just these little jingle bell things here. They're so tiny. Okay, so the next page of the book, and more of the beat paper. This is just my son had his birthday a couple weeks ago, and oh man, a month ago today. And anyway, he got this handwriting paper because he's been working on his handwriting, and it's like really thin, and it actually feels really cool, this paper, for being, you know, just a cheap handwriting pad. But I put one of those in here. This is a piece of vellum from a Tim Holtz book that I love. More homemade paper. This is a book, a page out of an herbal book. Herb gardens and what to use them for, household products, and all sorts of fun stuff. And then this is a cool pocket that I will link the video to these. I learned how to make these from the Paper Outpost YouTube channel. And I glued mine only out here so I could have a pocket in the back too. So here's a little journaling card back there, and then this is a pocket too. But these are so easy and so fun, and after I watched that video, I came in this craft room because my kids had just gone to bed, and you know, I could get some quiet. And I came in here and I just whipped out a whole bunch of them in different colors, and it was so fun. So I will link to her video on how to make these because they're so fun, and she's so fun. So I thought this one fit the theme well, looked pretty in the book. And then it's one that wraps to both sides of the paper. And then I have another card back here, and a little flash card in here with a personal note to her. Another page from the book. Piece of coffee dyed notebook paper. This is more paper from that Cosmos Stamperia craft, scrapbook paper. Did I say that? Anyway, so this side I left, I had to fold it up, but I didn't want to do another pocket because there's pockets everywhere. So I made this just like a little tuck that can just come out for more, oh, that's off camera, more writing space. And then I just put an altered playing card up here that's just like kind of floating there, that you can tuck this in. And I love this one because it actually has the date I'd made it, which was April 16th, 2021. So that was kind of fun. So this is a piece of paper from a ledger book that I got, and like a real ledger book. And I just did a pretty edge punch on it from a We Are Memory Keepers punch. I'm like single-handedly keeping that company in business. I own everything from them. See, 5x7 maybe, glassine envelope with another little postcard or a journaling card here. This is right out of the Cosmos book. I didn't even alter it at all. I just cut it out. It was just really pretty. Scrapbook paper here with another glitter edger, this time in the deep red. And this is a piece of scrapbook paper from a Tim Holtz book. And of course there's washi tape and everything everywhere that I haven't been mentioning. And then on this side I folded it up and made it into a pocket where I have like the world's largest tag. It's like huge. And this is on watercolor paper, so it's really nice and thick and sturdy. And then a littler tag. I love this. So I made this masterboard using some vellum in place of paper, and so it came out really like crinkly because, you know, the vellum's just plastic, so it didn't want to just like, when I did the Mod Podge, it didn't want to just like meld to the other paper. It, like paper on paper does, it just crinkles because, you know, it's plastic, it does what it wants. It's so cool though. I added some lace at the bottom, made that one really pretty, and then some sari silk on top. Then we have a piece of paper out of a Stalogy notebook, a B5 size Stalogy notebook. Page from the book. Cabbage paper with some blue sparkly glitter rickrack on it. This is a piece of scrapbook paper from Stamperia. Again, this is from the Imagine book, the little 8x8 one. It's just so pretty. I just thought she was so pretty with her leaf hair, and I don't know, I love that. And then it has like a lace background to that one. It's just a really pretty book. And then that's the Stalogy paper. And this is, did I put both of those? Interesting. Okay, doesn't matter. I just realized I put 2 pieces of Stalogy paper on this signature, and I meant to, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's a junk journal. So this is a piece of paper from a kid's music lesson book that is from 1937. I just thought it was really pretty. It was in perfect condition. This is from that same shop I was like bragging about before. Like, you need to go to that shop if you want to look for like actual vintage stuff, because their stuff is in amazing condition. Amazing. Pristine. I love it. And it had so many pages in this book. I paid like maybe $10 or $11 for the book, and about a whole bunch of stuff, so shipping was like barely anything. And it's just incredible. So since it was a vintage book from, you know, like almost 100 years ago, I put my really strong washi tape. This is like a really pretty grid that I'm obsessed with in general, but it's extremely sticky. So I put it here to reinforce that spine on that paper, just so that this string didn't just like come right through it. And then she likes to take pictures, so I have a little camera charm, and then a little mermaid tail, mermaid fin, tail, whatever, charm. And then more Stalogy paper. This is the back of that Imagine scrapbook paper from Stamperia. More cabbage water paper. Page from the book with a heavy charm on it. This is a pretty little flower. This is Stalogy paper with some washi tape. This is the other side of that Tim Holtz scrapbook paper, and this one I folded up into a pocket with a little journaling card that, I don't know if it came across, but it's supposed to be, it's supposed to look like water and then like mountains, a mountain range, whatever. This is also from the Paper Outpost, so I'll link to that video too. And more scrapbook paper. This is like stark white compared to the rest of the book. A little Ray Dunn list from a list pad that I have. And some more ledger paper. This is the other side of that Cosmos paper. It's so pretty. When I got this in the mail, I immediately went and bought another one because they're so pretty. And it was on sale. It was really, really cheap that day. So anyway, and then this little Lily postcard here. Some coffee dyed paper. Page from the book. Is the other side of that herbal book that I have. This is using the herbs that you do as dyes. Herbs that you grow as dyes. Some homemade paper. When I say handmade paper, homemade paper, whatever, it's not by me. I bought handmade paper. This is more vellum from Tim Holtz. It's the other side of that handwriting paper, beat paper, and the last page of the book. Yay, happy ending again. And then that is it. That is the little golden book journal that I absolutely love. I think it's so pretty, and I think she's going to really love it. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.